What's up, guys? It's your boy Justin. So I was going to watch Lee Cronin's The Mummy, but then I was at the mall, dude, and I saw this film, dude, for like $17, and I'm like, dude, I have to watch this instead. Which I saw that. Well, I did. It was many factors, but I looked on Letterbox and I'm like, 2.9, dude. I'm gonna sit in a movie theater for 2 hours for a movie that's like a 2.9. Maybe on a Tuesday. Yeah, I saw this film, and this is the DC animated movie Batman: The Doom That Came to Gotham, which came out 2023. It's PG-13, which I'm surprised how, like, considering how gory it kind of was. Like a lot of characters die in this, dude. So it's like 14A. It's like an hour and 30 minutes. And it's like a sequel kind of to the Gotham by Gaslight movie, which was based both movies are based off I think not Vic Mignogna. Oh my god, the creator of Hellboy did some like graphic novels for DC back in the 90s or whatever. And Gotham by Gaslight was a Victorian era Batman, and here it's kind of like a similar costume, but this is like a 1920s Batman. And the premise is it's Batman versus cosmic horror, dude. It's like a Lovecraftian Batman, dude. And I'm like, holy shoot. Like, look, Batman versus Cthulhu, holy crap. And they Cthulhuize, they Lovecraft like pretty much all his major villains, dude. And Herbert West has a cameo, which Herbert West was from the Reanimator film, but also which was also based off a Lovecraft story. Which I love Lovecraft, dude. Like, though I've tried to read his stories and they're good, but like people enjoy Lovecraft more for the for the themes and the I would say the themes and the concepts more than the actual story. You read the stories and they're very dated by today's standards, dude. And this movie starts off really strong. It's with Batman as Bruce Wayne in Antarctica looking for a lost expedition ran by this Professor Cobblepot, which is the Penguin. In this version of Batman, which is Lovecraft version of Batman. And it's him and his wards, which is Dick Grayson, Sanjay Todd. They made an Indian version of like Jason Todd, and like Kylie Kane, which I had no idea who she was supposed to be until I heard Kane, and I'm like, oh, is that supposed to be? They made Batwoman like Asian, an award, which is like holy. But then wasn't there also a Batgirl named Kylie? I can't remember, dude. Or I'm thinking it's Stephanie. I don't know. I think there was more than one Batgirl, but I could be wrong. Or Robin. Whatever. And the movie's pretty. The movie just goes off the rails there. You see like literally Batman is in Antarctica and he finds this guy who was part of Professor Cobblepot's expedition, who's emitting cold, and who dug his eyes out so he can better serve Cthulhu. Because if you look in the face of Cthulhu, you go mad. And there you literally see a Cthulhu monster in ice, dude. Like, holy crap! And which it turns out wasn't Cthulhu. So he takes the which is basically Mr. Freeze, Lovecraftian Mr. Freeze, back to Gotham, which he hasn't been in Gotham 20 years. Reunites with his friend Harvey Dent, who becomes Two-Face later on in the movie, though he's not a villain, I would say. Has like Oliver Queen's in the movie as well, as like a Crusader Knight version of Green Arrow, which was pretty cool, but he's also alcoholic. And like, even Oracle's in the movie as well as like a psychic who runs like spiritualist magazine. And you have cameos by Etrigan the demon, right? And the whole movie is like Batman investigating this cult, investigating some kind of threat that's going to happen to Gotham, and it's a cosmic threat. Like there's this whole mystery behind like all these ritualistic murders, demon summoning, the Talia al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul's in the movie as well, dude. Um, you got to see like your favorite characters fight like demons and stuff. It was like super kino film, dude. My only problem with the film, which I didn't really like the guy who was voicing Batman, like his, which it turns out it was the star from like, what was his name, what was his name? David Gaminoli or something. I can't see it here. Yeah, David Guntoli, who was the star of Grimm, and David Dasmalchian plays like the plays Grandin, which is like the what's his name? Mr. Freeze in the movie. I thought, dude, I even know he didn't even sound like a famous guy doing like a Batman voice. He sounded like, I thought he was like a Funimation voice actor. I'm like, did they get some Funimation voice actor to voice Batman? It just sounded like a very generic Batman, anime Batman. Holy crap! Does this guy also dub anime as well? Holy crap! But yeah, and the animation, I don't know. I thought the art style, it's the generic, DC animated movie art style. That's the problem I have with DC animated films. Is like, would be nice if they put some money behind their like animation. Like either put money in your animation or put money into your art style, dude. Because I'll take crappier like animation if you have a decent art style. Which like a lot of the '90s, like 2000s anime had like really not the greatest animation, but at least the art styles looked cool, man. Especially with all Madhouse anime. Yeah, I just wish like, hey man, instead of hiring South Koreans, hire well, even the Japanese hire South Koreans to do the animation. But like, dude, they need to, maybe instead of putting out so many animated movies a year, which like most people do people like, I used to buy these every time they came out. Eventually I stopped because it was like, oh man, it's just like the quality is not the great, and they started reusing assets, by the way. Very very evident after the Flashpoint came out, and you saw the same character design for Deathstroke in like the Son of Batman film, which I haven't seen that, but yeah. But like, yeah, these movies are kind of hit and miss, but like, I saw this one and I'm like, holy crap, it was really good. Actually, it was really good. Jeffrey Combs voices Kirk Langstrom, Man-Bat, in the film, and his narrative, like, holy crap, like his like monologue was so good, man. Very, very masterful. And lots of good action scenes. Oh, there's also 2 bonus cartoons in the movie, in the special features. I didn't see that. I'll have to check that out. But yeah, I thought it was really good. The story was great. The premise was great. Like, very gory. Like, a lot of people die in the movie. A lot of everybody. It's one of those movies where almost everybody dies at the end, which is like, holy crap, dude. I was not expecting almost everybody dying, dude, at the end. And even like Batman, one thing I didn't like, but I guess it's kind of cool. Batman has because like, if you ever seen like, that one famous Lovecraftian horror video game, that was made by Silicon Knights. What was it called? Oh my god, Eternal Darkness, whatever. In that game, you had to make like a deal with an elder god so you can defeat another elder god. Here, Batman makes a deal with like a bat demon or something and becomes Man-Bat, so he can fight like, a Cthulhu Ra's al Ghul. Which, okay, concept of that's cool, but I kind of did not like his design because his design was like he was basically Man Bat. He was a blue Man Bat, but he was basically Man Bat. Okay, it would have been cool if he was like a demonic knight or whatever, like the Batman knight or whatever, like something cool. But no, it was just like like how when Scarecrow was hit with the fear gas in the Batman Begins film, and he sees like a monster version of Batman, like something like that would have been cool. But no, it was just like a generic, Batman Bat. But overall, I loved the movie. I thought it was really good, way better. I had way better time watching this movie than I probably would have watched if I went to watch the Cronin's The Mummy, which based off the reviews off Letterboxd, it doesn't sound too good. And then there's also the fact that, oh wait, it was made by the guy who made Evil Dead Rise. Dude, I saw like 20 minutes of the movie and I turned it off, dude. Yeah, so I also picked up some other movies, other stuff. I picked up Digimon Adventures 02 The Beginning, which I'm currently watching Digimon Adventures 02. So like, I totally forgot that they made a new movie. Yeah. Also picked up Avengers versus Alien, which I thought this would have sucked, but it's by Jonathan Hickman, and Jonathan Hickman puts out some good stuff. And I also picked up Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, which is a Tom King DC graphic novel, compact edition, and apparently based off the cover, I can already tell, oh yeah, this was the inspiration for the new James Gunn Supergirl film. So I probably should read that and review that before I go see the Supergirl film, which I'm going to watch anyway because it has Lobo in it. Okay, I gotta watch. Even though I'm not a huge fan of Lobo, but Lobo is like, okay, like you put like obscure, more. Well, it's not obscure. He's more a cult classic. He has a cult following, Lobo, even though not enough to get graphic novels. Maybe now they'll put them out, but yeah. So yeah, but overall, I enjoyed the film. Check it out, and I'll review this stuff later. I'm almost done Secret Wars. I'm gonna put that review for that out soon. And Tuesday, I might go see The Mummy if it doesn't leak online. All right, bye.